When I became pregnant, I think with our age, as young as we were, inexperience, it just was a choice that I felt we just couldn't keep her. We couldn't provide for a child at that age.
We just, felt that it would be better and we could provide a better life for a child by placing them for adoption.
For about the next 20 years, it was never mentioned by either family. Murray and I had never resolved it. It was uncomfortable for both of us. We didn't know what to do with it. I don't think there's any pain greater that you could have than give up a child. And we just didn't know where to go. And he was reading an article in the Akron Beacon Journal on the Adoption Network, and he called. Going to the Adoption Network was the first time in our lives we had a healing, learning experience. You heard from what it felt like to be the adopted child, what it felt like to be the adoptive parent, and what it felt like to be, other people like us. We weren't the only ones in the world going through what we went through.
The search part we never would have been able to do without their help. Really, right from the first step to all the steps right after that, and we were just very fortunate that it was a very brief and simple search that turned out to be a very positive outcome.
When I was first contacted by Sue and Murray, I came home from Virginia from graduate school, and the letter arrived that day and it was sitting on my dresser. So I'm reading this letter, and it's the letter I've waited my whole life to get. It was just pure excitement. It really was.
Meeting her for the first time, it was exciting, and you didn't know what to expect. Everybody's looking at each other going, wow.
You feel kind of rejected being given up for adoption, and it's like, you go up to that door, it's like, what if they don't like who I am when they open it? So that was really hard. But they did, and we all looked alike, and it was so cute.
She's definitely filled a void that was there, and it's because of Adoption Network that any of this was even possible. We wouldn't have known how to even begin a search. I am so thankful for the Adoption Network being available to us. It's really completed our family.